From the Spash Fieldhouse in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, Sectional Girls Division II Championship Basketball is on the air this afternoon as the Rice Lake Warriors get ready to take on Shawano in a right to go to the Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin next week at the 50th Girls State Tournament. Good afternoon, basketball fans. A.J. Ligman here with you for this one, as it should be a dandy. We've got both the one seeds coming through their respective part of their brackets. Rice Lake, they are the co-champions of the Big Rivers. They have defeated New Richmond, Medford, and most recently La Crosse Central the other night in Chippewa Falls, 69-60 to get to Stevens Point this afternoon. Shawano, the Hawks, they have gone through Lakeland, New London, and most recently Rylander with a 50-47 victory at Anago on Thursday evening. So the winner of this game will make it down to the state tournament. Not too often you get a game of this caliber where you have two young ladies who are going to go play Division I college basketball. Unfortunately, it will be for the Wisconsin Badgers. And that, of course, will be for the Rice Lake Warriors. Number 10, senior Adeline Shepley. She comes in with just a sterling resume, 28 points per game, 9 rebounds, 3.8 assists per game for Shepley. Believe it or not, she's the lone senior on the roster, so it's a relatively junior and sophomore-laden team for the Rice Lake Warriors. Shawano, the Hawks, they are led by their senior, headed to Wisconsin, Leah Nordine. Nordine has been outstanding this season, 26.1 points per game, averaging 13 rebounds and 2.6 assists. It's the Warriors, it's the Hawks, and it's right here on Zaleski Sports. We'll take a minute timeout on our pregame show, and we'll be back with a look ahead as you're watching girls sectional final basketball from Zaleski Sports. And we are back out in Stevens Point, moments away from this girls Division II sectional final. The winner moves on to Green Bay next weekend with the right to play at the state basketball tournament. Keys to the game in this one, I think we know the big players out there. I think it's going to be the secondary players. Who's going to step up and make the plays to help their team take that next step? And I think the other thing, too, and I think we've seen it in the other sectional games. If you've watched them across Zaleski today, you need to adjust to the officiating. Seems like in a lot of these games, they do let them play a little bit more. You got to play within your means and find out how far you can take things, because obviously you're not helping your team if you are on the bench sitting in foul trouble. And, of course, neither team wants to be put in that predicament, as depth definitely can be tested at this time of year. And then, obviously, the big one is take care of the ball. The rock is the almighty thing, and turnovers are empty possessions, and no coach likes that. So, obviously, both teams are going to do their best to try to contain it here. It'll be interesting to see how both teams defend against the star players of the other team. I always like to get a kick out of that, see if we've got a box in one, a triangle in two. Whoever knows what they're going to come at them. Is it going to be zone? Rarely will you see the man-to-man defense, but we'll find out here this afternoon. It's the Hawks, it's the Warriors. right to state on the line. We'll take a timeout here on Zaleski Sports. We come back, we'll have the starting lineups, the opening tip. You're watching sectional final basketball on Zaleski Sports.
And the Warriors from Rice. At this time, please stand if you are able, face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, a nice rendition of the national anthem, and we are ready here for action this afternoon. We've got the Shawano Hawks. They are from the Bay Conference, 18-9 overall, 7-7 on the season. Their starting lineup will look like this. At one guard will be a senior, Macy Byer. She'll be joined in the backcourt by junior Jaden Brown. Up front for the Hawks will be senior Leah Nordine. At the other forward will be senior Anna Dreyer. And rounding out the starting lineup will be a sophomore Creedon Weisnicht. Head coach is Ryan Koenig. That is for the Shawano Hawks. Now for the Big Rivers co-champions, the Rice Lake Warriors. One guard will be senior Adeline Shepley. She'll be joined in the backcourt by junior Harper Schomer. Up front will be a junior Abby Doberreiner. At the other forward will be junior Addison Schmidt. And rounding out the starting lineup will be junior Bree Barahona. Head coach is Daria Olson for the Rice Lake Warriors. Rice Lake 24-3 overall in the season. Shawano 18-9. Rice Lake will be wearing the white jerseys with the blue numerals. Shawano with the red jerseys with the black numerals. We are ready for action here. Referee asking for jerseys to be tucked in. I like that. Look sharp, play sharp, and here we go. A trip to Green Bay on the line. Shepley will jump it at center with Nordine. The two future Badgers, they will be teammates next year. They're going to say red jumped the tip, and it's going to be Rice Lake ball. Warrior basketball to start this one here. Schomer gets it into Shepley. Shepley back to Schomer. Schomer got it high post now. Barahona gets it out left wing. Three-pointer on the way is no good. That was shot by Doberreiner, and here come the Hawks. Hawks into the front court. That is Byer. Byer dribble drive, gave it up to Nordine. Nordine checked there. Man-to-man defense by the Warriors. Down the lane, Nordine. Shot goes up, no good. Good defense by Rice Lake. Straight up, they let him play through. Shepley into the front court. Got it into the corner. Controlling now is Schomer. Back to Shepley. She steps into a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes out to the Hawks. Nordine had it. Then it's taken away by Schmidt. Underneath, Shepley. Layup good. Adeline Shepley for two. And Rice Lake takes the early lead here in Stevens Point. Dreyer with the ball in the wing. Got it out to Weisnick. Now they give it up to Byer. Byer, top of the key. That's Brown, left wing. They're trying to get it to Nordine. It's Nordine against Shepley, the two D1 recruits. Nordine gets it out now to Dreyer. Left wing three on the way is no good. That was from Weisnick. It's boarded by the Warriors, Schmidt. Schmidt gets it ahead now to Barahona. Top of the key, Shepley. A minute and a half into this opening half of play. Now Schomer got it, high post, Barahona. They'll skip it out to the right wing. Down the lane, running, right-hand shot, no good. Rebound tipped out, grabbed by Schmidt. Schmidt is battled underneath, and they're going to say she walked with it. Turnover by the Warriors. That is their first turnover of the game. First turnover either way. The Shawano student section helping out with some cheers. Good crowd here this afternoon for both teams. Right wing now, holding is Weisnick. Got it into the post. Backing in, may have double dribbled, but they let it go. Weisnick now, all the way to the rack, and she'll score the layup. Creedon Weisnick with the bucket there. Sure looked like Dreyer, and she even gave the look of, oh boy, I may have double dribbled, but nonetheless, if it's not called, you play on. Barahona got it out to Schomer. Zone defense shown by the Hawks, so they elect to go a 2-3 zone to start. Left wing now is Doberreiner. In deep, catch. Schmidt goes up, missed it, but she'll go to the free throw line. Addison Schmidt will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws. Foul is going to be on Anna Dreyer. Or check it, Weisnick. Creedon Weisnick the foul. Her first team foul, number one. Schmidt's free throw in the air is good. She'll shoot once more. 3-2 in favor of the Warriors. Schmidt, second leading scorer on this squad at 18.3 points per game. Missed the second. Battle for the board. Schmidt got it. Gave it up to Shepley. She steps in, foot on the line. Shot misses. Rebound slapped out of bounds. It's going to be Hawk basketball. 3-2 in favor of Rice Lake. Division II sectional final here in Stevens Point. At the field house into the front court come the Hawks. Again, man-to-man defense. Nordine with the ball in the wing. High ball screen. Nordine, step back three. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Schmidt. Here come the Warriors. Shepley into the front court. Shepley calling for her teammate, Doberreiner, and got the ball out to her. Left wing now to Schmidt. They're going to skip it across now to Schomer. Schomer holding, looking. Got it to Doberreiner. Doberreiner into the corner. Now they'll cycle it around. Schomer, dribble drive, dishes. Shepley, wide open three. Bucket. Adeline Shepley for three. 6-2 in favor of Rice Lake. That was a good offensive set. A lot of ball movement, getting Shepley off of screens. Now the ball brought down the lane. That is Brown. Brown lost it off the left wing, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of the Hawks' last. It's going to be Warrior basketball. Coach Koenig looking for the referees to communicate. He thought it may have gone off of a Warrior. Shepley into the front court to Schomer. Schomer skips it across Doberreiner. Now that's Barahona. Right wing to Shepley. Shepley gets a ball screen. Skips it out to Barahona. Left wing now, holding, looking, Doberreiner. Dribble drive down the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds. Good play defensively by Nordine. Nordine came over and got a hand on that one and sent it out of bounds. 6-2 Rice Lake. Warriors inbound. Doberreiner holding. Lobbed it into Shepley. Shepley dribble drive, kick out, catch Schomer. Schomer back right side now to Barahona. Barahona with a magical ball fake there. I think it had all of us going. Shepley now dribble drive down the lane. Steps underneath. Missed the shot. Put back though by Schmidt is good. Addison Schmidt has three. Her and Shepley have combined for the 8 Rice Lake points. Three-pointer on the way is short. Off the hands of Byer. Here's Shepley on a breakout. Shepley, dribble drive, goes up. Shot off the rim, no good. There's Schmidt yet again with another board. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up and in. And Shawano might need a timeout because the Warriors are imposing a little bit of muscle inside. Schmidt has been a handful. Now Brown gets a high ball screen. Schomer can't keep up with her. Brown with a layup that's wildly missed. Boarded by the Warriors' Shepley. She'll get it ahead. Now in set-up shop in the Hawk zone. Here's a nice steal. Good hands by Jaden Brown. Brown going 1-on-3. Missed it, but a foul. And she'll go to the free throw line. But Jaden Brown, give her credit, the junior. Ultra aggressive. And foul is going to be on Barahona. Her first, team foul number 1. Jaden Brown to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Eyes the bucket, in the air and good. Brown will shoot once more. Our first substitution, Brielle Bolts, comes into the game. She will replace Barahona. Brown's second free throw. Eyes the bucket, in the air and good. Brown hits a pair. 10-4 your score. That ends a 6-0 run by the Warriors. They lead by 6. They have the basketball. Schmidt in the front court. Gets it out now to Schomer. Schomer holding out on the wing. Looking down low. They'll cycle it out top. That's Bolts in the post. Schmidt, kick out. They're working around the perimeter. Doberreiner got it to Schomer. They give it back now to Bolts. Bolts gets it out to Shepley. Shepley, baseline, dribble drive, step under, blocked by Nordine. Boy, Shepley is so agile. She gets that Euro step inside, but Nordine with a nice play. And Nordine at the other end for 2. Leah Nordine, a nice sequence there. The block on one end, the layup on the other. 10-6, the Hawks are within 4. Now out top is Bolts. She shoots a long 3, no good. There's Schmidt yet again with the board. Rips it free. Her shot up, no good. Boarded by Nordine. Boy, has Schmidt been a handful on the boards thus far. But now Nordine into the front court. Her shot blocked by Schmidt. Boy, Schmidt has been everywhere. Up by 4 of the Warriors. They get it out to Schomer. Goes baseline. Up and under. Layup no good. Schmidt yet again goes up, and they're going to say that she walked before that. Turnover on the Warriors. Schmidt now, she's got to have at least 5 offensive rebounds. Really has been a handful on the inside. The Hawks, I think, have to feel fortunate to be down only 4 with under 12 minutes left to play in the first half. Byer to the wing. Brown, wide open 3. That is good. Jaden Brown from downtown. And here come the Hawks. They're on a 7-0 run. 10-9. They've crept to within 1. Bolts skips it out to Schomer. Schomer back across now to Doberreiner. Inside. Shepley goes up. Blocked by Nordine, but a foul's going to be whistled down here. And it's going to be on Leah Nordine. Her first, team foul number 2. Shepley will shoot 2. Nordine appeared to have a lot of ball, but they believe they called her for the body. First free throw is good by Shepley. She will shoot once more. Hayden Stanley, a sophomore into the game for the Warriors, replacing Schomer. That free throw by Shepley broke a 7-0 run by the Hawks. Second free throw, Shepley, is good. Shepley now with a game-high 7. 12-9, a one-possession game. Give credit to the Hawks. They've clawed back into this one. Nordine, high ball screen. Works it to the left elbow. Her shot is up and good. Leah Nordine for 2. She has 4. She's a very smooth, skilled ball player, that is for sure. Shepley inside, she scores. Well, the Shepley-Nordine shown has yet to disappoint, that's for sure. They have been impressive, these 2 young ladies. Now Nordine up against Shepley. They double team her, they get it out. That's a 3 ball off the back rim, no good. Battle for the board, and they're going to say it's going to be a rebounding foul on the Hawks. It's going to be on 32. Creedon Weisnick, that's her second. Team third, so we're probably going to get Weisnick out of the game. Brooklyn Krieger will come into the game. Sophomore. Weisnick will come out with the 2 fouls and the 2 points. 14-11 your score. 10:40 and counting in this first half. Bolts into the front court. Got it to Stanley. Skips it out now to Doberreiner. Back to the corner. Bolts, dribble drive, step through double team, and got it back out now to Stanley. Stanley gives it up out top. They're working Shepley in the paint. How they get it out to Stanley. Here's a three-pointer by Bolts, and that is good. Brielle Bolts for 3. That is the second three-pointer as a team for the Warriors. They're up by 6. Al Byer gets it out to Dreyer. Dreyer to Nordine. Nordine gets a high ball screen from Brown. Nordine now on a switch as Stanley Honor. Nordine now had it poked away. Bolts with the good hands there. Now Nordine will back it out. 30-second timeout taken by the Hawks. We take one with them. 9:48 left in the first half. Warriors by 6. We're back after this 30-second timeout on Zaleski Sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
9:48 remaining in this first half of play. A 6-point advantage for Rice Lake. They led 10-2 at one point. Hawks went on a 7-0 run to cut it down to 1, and now the Warriors have kicked it back up a notch yet again. Outside shooting has been strong for the Warriors here in the early going as they've hit 2 3-pointers as a team. They've also hit the boards a little bit more aggressive than the Hawks. Hawks with the basketball out of their timeout. Nordine on the right wing. She'll be checked by Shepley. Gets a ball screen there. Steps up. 17-footer on the rim and good. Leah Nordine for 2. She has 6. 17-13. Shepley out top. Gave up the ball to Bolts. Bolts got it back across now to Stanley. High post. They get it underneath. It hit off the rim, though. They're trying to get it to Schmidt, but a little bit too much air on the pass, and it hit the rim. Ricochet now to Byer. Now Nordine. Holding. Dribble drive. Shepley cut her off. Boy, Shepley, she is a tall individual to go around. Here's a 3 from the wing. That's no good. That was off the hands of Dreyer. Shepley the other way. Shepley threw it over the top of Schmidt. And now the Warriors, they've gotten a little bit loose with the ball in the latter part of this half. 17-13, Warriors by 4. Hawks, Macy Byer will walk the ball up the court. 3 seniors on this Hawks roster. They get it out. Brown, wide open 3, bucket, and the Hawks are within 1. Jaden Brown. She leads the Hawks with 8. They're within 1. Shepley, high ball screen 3 is good. Oh, boy. Adeline Shepley, so silky smooth, hits the 3. She's now up to 12. And the lead restored to 4. Brown now holding top of the key. Gets it out to Byer. Byer on the wing. Skips it out now to Dreyer. Dreyer back across for Krieger. Krieger hounded there. Now the pass nearly stolen away, but it's gathered up. 3-pointer on the way off the rim, no good for Nordine. Boy, Shepley gambled and caught herself going up into the front court and almost got a 3 by Nordine. Here's a 3-point miss by Shepley, boarded by Nordine. Nordine pushing it the other way. Nordine, hard to the rack, goes up, and it's blocked out of bounds by Schmidt. Coach Koenig not very happy. He was hoping for a call there and makes his thoughts known with the officials. Schomer back into the game. I think the Warriors, though, defended it well. They had 3 ladies back and got the block up high and stayed in a legal guarding position. Here's Brown for 3. That's no good, but it goes off of Bolt's hands out of bounds. Bolt's only a freshman for Rice Lake. Hawks will inbound on the baseline. Nordine gets it in to Byer. Byer out top now to Dreyer. They're looking for Nordine coming off a screen. Nordine holding, gets a high ball screen, lost it. She'll regather, and the Hawks get it across. Here's a long two-point field goal missed by Dreyer. Shepley the other way. Good look. Schomer couldn't hit the layup. But it was a beautiful look by Shepley. A long bounce pass from near midcourt, but unfortunately Schomer couldn't finish. Now Nordine into the front court. Battling against Shepley. Nordine goes up. Layup is off the rim, no good. Nordine may have forced that one there. Shepley gave a little bit of ground, but was able to recover. Now Shepley gets it inside. Schmidt battling, and she traveled. Caught it and slipped with the foot. And it'll be a turnover back to Shawano. I'll say the Shawano Hawks student section, they must choreograph these things. They've got all kinds of motions for all kinds of things. So you got to love this time of year. You really do. Some passionate fans supporting their student athletes. Now Dreyer gets the ball out to Krieger. Krieger holding. They're looking for Nordine in the post. Now Krieger lost it. Still by Baltz. Baltz down the lane, goes up. Layup is good and a foul. The freshman steps up big. Gets the hoop in the arm, and she'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. The bucket will be good. Foul is going to be on Jaden Brown. Her first team foul, number 4. So Baltz to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Coach Koenig still trying to express his hopes for some calls at the other end there with the referee. You can't fault him for trying. Baltz good with the free throw. All right, how about this freshman in this sectional final? 6 points for Brielle Baltz off the bench. Back to a 7-point advantage for the Warriors. Now Brown gets the ball out to Boucher into the game. Here's a three-pointer by Nordine, no good. Nordine came in, got a piece of Shepley, but they play on. Now Baltz into the front court. 15-footer is up. That is long, and it's going to be Hawks basketball. Hawks basketball here with 6:10 left in this first half of play. 23-16 your score. Biggest lead of the game was 8 by Rice Lake. Shawano has yet to lead. Ball was lost out of bounds by Byer, and it's a turnover. Byer right there, she was in the midst of, I'm going to pass it. Now the defender's out there trying to recover, but unfortunately fumbled it out of bounds. Empty turnovers, or turnovers have empty possessions, and that is always frustrating for either side. Here's a substitution. Bree Barahona back into the game for Harper Schomer. 6:01 left in this first half of play. We'll get you some sectional final updates at the half. Several teams have already punched their tickets to state at the Resch Center. Here's Shepley out top. Gave it up to Baltz. Wide open. 3 is good. Brielle Baltz for 3. And it is the biggest lead of the game at 10. Out top now is Byer. Byer gives it up now for Dreyer. Now Nordine goes baseline. Fall away 10-footer, no good. Boarded by Baltz. Boy, Baltz playing anything but a freshman like here this afternoon. Shepley skips it out. Barahona looking in the post for Schmidt. They're double-teaming her at all costs. Now left wing, Doberreiner. Got it to Shepley. Shepley, double team, nowhere to go. Skips it out. Now they work at top of the key to Baltz. Baltz back left wing. Dribble drive. Shot up. Blocked by Nordine. Boy, Leah Nordine. She's a very aggressive player right there. Came across and got a good block on that one. Again, 2-3 zone shown by the Hawks. That's what they've gone with this whole game. Skip it out to the corner now to Doberreiner. Here's Baltz for 3 again. Good. Brielle Baltz for 3. She has 12, and it's a 29-16 advantage. Right wing now to Dreyer. Big possession here for Shawano in this first half. Brown, dribble drive, and she is tied up. And I think for the Hawks, that was the lesser of two evils because I think she could have potentially been called for a travel. It's going to be Hawks basketball on the baseline. But Shawano got within 10-9, and since then, Rice Lake has turned up the volume a little bit. The right wing now, they get it out to Brown. Brown gives it up to Boucher. Boucher now to Nordine. Nordine right side, Brown, open three, good. Right, Jaden Brown doing all she can to keep her squad in the game. Brown now up to 11. Cuts the lead down to 10. Shepley for three at the other end, in and out. Offensive rebound, Baltus. Bolts, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Brown. That's her second. Team foul number 5. So for Shawano, you get a missed shot, but then you give up an offensive rebound, and that's been the Achilles heel this afternoon. Bolt's free throw, no good. She will shoot once more. Don't forget tonight, a lot of regional final basketball in Zaleski Sports. Be covering many teams across the state of Wisconsin. As Bolt's second free throw is good. She splits a pair. 30-19. 4:08 and counting in this first half of play. Into the front court come the Hawks. Brown to Nordine to the rack. Count it, and a foul. That time Nordine did get the step on Shepley and had enough of an angle to be able to score the hoop and the harm. Shepley's first, team foul number 2. Leah Nordine eyes the bucket. In the air and good. Nordine up to 9. 30-22. So what was once a 12-point advantage now down to 8. Bolts skips it out to Stanley. Stolen by Nordine. Nordine on a breakout. Nordine all the way to the rack and overlaid it. Here comes Shepley the other way. Shepley, she will convert on the other end. Boy, Nordine had a beautiful move. Just a little bit too much English on the ball, and it went off the rim. And Rice Lake Shepley scores the other way. Back to a 10-point advantage. Boucher had it stolen. Here comes Shepley ahead of the pack, and her layup will miss. Schmidt, offensive board, she misses. Battle for the rebound. Doberreiner gets it out to Bolts. Bolts rips it free, but they're going to have a held ball. And Coach Olson pleading her case, trying to get a timeout when the ball was tied up. She has a good laugh with referee Todd Mayer on the sideline. He's telling her, hey, you need possession before we can blow it dead, okay? So a good-natured conversation there. Rice Lake holds on to possession. Bolts, pass inside, stolen away. Good hands there by Boucher, the freshman. Now a steal by Bolts. Bolts now one-on-one. Bolts to the rack, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. Well, give credit. Byer may have turned it over, but she didn't give up on the play. Hustled to be able to get the block and get it out of bounds. We're going to have a timeout, Rice Lake. 30-second timeout. We take one with them. Warriors by 10. We're back after these messages from Zaleski Sports.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
.254 left before halftime. 32-22 your score. See some members of the SPASH coaching staff taking in the game here. Panthers unfortunately saw their season come to an end at the hands of Green Bay Notre Dame in a sectional final. That one played up at DC Everest earlier today. Rice Lake gets the ball into Shepley. I think it was a good timeout by Coach Olson. Game was getting a little bit helter-skelter. Want to keep it under wraps. Ball tossed out to Stanley. Stanley got it out. Bolts for 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Nordine. Nordine will walk it up. Big possession for the Hawks here. I think you can keep it within single digits at the half. You can keep that hope that you can get a run. Holding the ball now is Byer. Byer, screen from Boucher. Right side now. Dreyer got it back. Nordine, 17-footer is good. Leah Nordine
Nordine.
with 11. And the Hawks back within 8. 2:10 remaining in this first half of play. Bolts swings it to the wing. Holding there is Schomer. Got it back. Bolts, 10-footer is up and good. Well, we mentioned other players need to step up, and Brielle Bolts has been that equalizer. She has 14. Bolts now working hard defensively. Gets around a screen. Now it's going to be control Boucher. Boucher out to Brown, who's had a nice first half for the Hawks. Boy, Nordine has to work hard just to get open against Shepley. Now they get it to the right side. Good high ball screen. Byer skips it out now to Brown. We go down to 90 seconds left before halftime. Byer picks it up out to Nordine. Nordine now has Bolts on her, the freshman. Nordine takes a bump. Count it, and a foul. Now that was a senior against a freshman there, and she knew that she could take advantage of that matchup. And Leah Nordine for 2, and she'll go to the free throw line. Bolts first, team foul number 3. Nordine in the air, in and out. She is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She has 13 points. Here's Shepley with the ball in the right wing. Shepley gets it out to Bolts. They'll skip it to the corner now. Stanley inside. Doberreiner got it back out to Bolts. Bolts now back left wing. Doberreiner in deep. Shepley layup is good. Adeline Shepley. She now has jumped her total up to 14. It's been the Shepley and Bolts show here for the Warriors in the first half. Nordine gets a high ball screen. Had to give it up. Got it to Dreyer. Dreyer back to Nordine. Nordine, Schmidt out on her. Nordine, step back 3, comes up short, and it's going to be a turnover back to Rice Lake. Boy, Nordine really has to work hard to get open, and when she does, the Warriors really extend the defense on her. It's a 10-point Warrior advantage. You assume they're going to hold for 1 shot. 33 seconds left before halftime. Shepley crosses into the front court. Shepley will back it near the timeline. Gets it off right wing to Stanley. Back out to Bolts. Bolts pounds the dribble. 18 seconds. Back right side. 2-man game there with Stanley. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. They get it to Schmidt. Schmidt skips it out. Doberreiner. Right side. Stanley. 4 seconds. 3. And a turnover. Rice Lake got a little bit too complacent there, I believe. Again, you want to run the clock down, but you want to get a shot off. But now you give Shawano a chance. You know Shawano's going to be looking for Nordine. 1.9. Inbounding will be Weisnick. Weisnick holding, looking, lobs it. Nordine catches. Nordine up for 3. It would have been good if it went, but it misses, and we're at the half. A very entertaining first half of play. Your score, Rice Lake 36 and Shawano 26. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with our halftime game statistics. You're watching sectional final girls basketball from Zaleski Sports.
It's so easy to place students in boxes, tell them they can only be one thing, drawing lines and creating sides. There's us and there's them. Athletes versus the rest. An identity associated with a sport. Player first, person second.
I play basketball. I run cross country.
I run cross country.
I run cross country, track, and play basketball.
I run track.
I play soccer, hockey, and baseball.
I play tennis.
I play football and I run track.
I play soccer, but I'm more.
I'm the manager of the school store. I'm an SBLA finalist.
I'm a certified nursing assistant.
I'm a livestock judge. I'm student council president.
I work with Special Olympics.
I'm one of the leads in the fall musical.
I'm a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
I compete with the WIAA.
I'm more than an athlete. I'm more than an athlete.
I'm more than an athlete.
I'm more than an athlete.
I'm more than an athlete. I'm more than an athlete.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Back out at Stevens Point. We're at the half. 36-26 your score. Let's run down the first half scoring. And it's interesting when you look at both squads on the scoring because we only have 3 players scoring from each team. 2 players doing the bulk of the scoring and then some ancillary figures, if you will. So first for Rice Lake, they're led in scoring. Adeline Shepley, 16 points. 15 for Brielle Bolts off the bench. She is a freshman. 5 for Addison Schmidt. 5 3-pointers for the Warriors, 8 2-point field goals. Rice Lake was 5 of 7 at the free throw line in the first half of play. For Shawano, they were led in scoring by Leah Nordine. The Badger recruit had 13 in the first half, 11 for Jaden Brown, 2 for Creedon Weisnicht. 3 3-pointers, 7 2-pointers, 3 out of 4 for the free throw line. So you've got 2 players doing heavy lifting on each squad and another player tossing in some points. That's sort of what we'd figured here tonight. The D1 level players, they're going to get their points and everything. It's who's going to step up and make plays. And I think Rice Lake, the big difference here this afternoon has been offensive rebounds. The Warriors have hit the offensive boards with some tenacity, and that's really made it difficult on Shawano because obviously you're getting additional possessions. Not that Rice Lake is scoring on all those possessions, but they're getting the opportunities nonetheless, which give them that chance to try to obviously get more points. And at the end of the game, that's all it's going to take for you to get down to the Resch Center in Green Bay. 36-26 Rice Lake at the half. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
And we're back out at Stevens Point. Two teams have already punched their tickets to state in Division II. Whitefish Bay defeated Whitnall by a score of 78-51. They will be going to the state tournament. And a bit of an upset at Sheboygan South. Beaver Dam, the 3 seed, upset the number 1 seed Appleton Xavier by a score of 67-53. Xavier was the regular season champion in the Bay Conference, so they are upset. We've got Elkhorn over Milton, 66-47. That's D2. Thank you to Jason Zaleski helping us out here. Now, how about that? We got the guy running the company. He's running the camera here to help us out this afternoon and get his scores. Hey, wow, you don't get that, so we appreciate it, Jason. Angelica, she's doing the hard work here, keeping us on the air, so we definitely do appreciate that. So, last ticket to be punched is going to be here this afternoon. So you got Beaver Dam, Whitefish Bay, and Elkhorn headed to the state tournament. Who will come out of this sectional? If you're the Hawks, you're down 10. You're down as many as 14. You probably didn't play your best half of basketball, but again, some of that credit has to go to Rice Lake. They are a terrific team. Only 3 losses on the year for Rice Lake. They were to Spash, a Division I team, and then their 2 conference losses to Eau Claire Memorial and to Hudson. So they only had 3 losses on the season, have the Rice Lake Warriors. The Hawks, they play in the Bay Conference. That's a very competitive conference. They were 7-7, good for 3rd place in the Bay Conference this season. So one more ticket to be punched for D2 to make it to the state tournament. We'll take a final minute timeout. We come back, we'll tip the second half. You're watching sectional final girls basketball from Zaleski Sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school.
And we're ready for action in this second half. Once we get the clock reset, we'll be ready to go. Who will represent this sectional at state in Green Bay next week? Starters for both squads still the same. 18 minutes left to decide the winner of this one. Hawks get the ball into Nordine. She's going to have a huge second half if the Hawks are going to make a run to Green Bay. They get it out. Shot blocked as Beyer had it blocked by Doberreiner. Again, Rice Lake is stuck to their man-to-man defense, and it has been effective. Beyer lobs it into the backcourt to Nordine. Again, Nordine and Shepley, they have not disappointed, that's for sure. Brown with the ball, gets a high ball screen from Dreyer. Now Brown gets tied up, and it's going to be a held ball. Again, that's a tough way to start the half. You get that possession, you could maybe cut it to single digits, but then a jump ball, and it's possession arrow to the Warriors. Warriors with the ball, looking to build in their 10-point lead. The biggest lead of the game was 14 by the Warriors in the first half. That is Doberreiner. She'll skip it out. Schomer thought about a 3. Back to Doberreiner. 2-person game out top. Here comes Schomer off a screen. She steps into a 3, and that is good. Harper Schomer for 3. As Schomer has her first bucket of the game. She shot that with some confidence. It's a 13-point advantage. Byer gets it out to Nordine. Nordine pounds the dribble. Nordine to the rack and misses. Ball saved in, and it's controlled by Doberreiner. Doberreiner to Shepley. Shepley, coast to coast, dishes. Schmidt goes up, blocked from behind. Gets her own board. Partially blocked again, and it's boarded by Nordine. Give credit to the Hawks. They got back. Now Nordine, coast to coast, and a blocking foul. Rice Lake was hoping for a charge as stepping in was Barahona, but I thought that was a solid call there. Barahona looked like she was starting to turn a little bit, and when you start to do that as a defender, it's going to be a blocking call every day of the week. Free throw in the air. Nordine is no good. She is 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe. 39-26. Warriors in front. Nordine's second throw is good. Nordine up to 14. 12-point advantage for the Warriors. Ball brought into the front court by Doberreiner. She'll get it out now to Barahona. They'll cycle it around the perimeter. Doberreiner gave it up now to Schomer. Back to Doberreiner. Looks into the corner to Barahona. They'll skip it out now to Schomer. Schomer, dribble drive. Shot comes up short. Put back Schmidt, no good. Boarded by Nordine. And a foul is going to be whistled on Schmidt. As Schmidt picks up her second. Team foul number 2. Tell you, Nordine, she's a very quality all-around ball player. Right there, very strong with the basketball, despite Schmidt hanging on her arm. Nordine will bring it up the court. Trying to cut into this Rice Lake 12-point advantage. Left wing now Brown. She's had the stroke from the arc. She misses. Nordine, the putback is good. Leah Nordine coming in and gets the bucket. Cuts the lead back to 10. Now back left wing is Doberreiner. The thing with Rice Lake, they've really been patient on offense here in the second half. They get in the post. Barahona to Schmidt. Shepley's not even touching the ball as they work around the perimeter. Shot missed, and it's boarded by Dreyer. Here come the Hawks up the court. Byer into the front court. Byer gives it up to Brown. Brown holding. High ball screen from Dreyer. Back across now to Wisenuck. Wisenuck dribble drive, dishes to Brown. Brown into the lane. Right-hand shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Schomer the board. Schomer looking to break the other way for the Warriors. Gets it out now to Doberreiner. Good cross-court pass. Barahona's shot is blocked. But to the free throw line will go the Warriors. Foul's going to be on Dreyer. Her first, excuse me. Team foul number 1. Barahona to the free throw line. She will shoot a pair. Free throw is up and good. She will shoot once more. Rice Lake is a team now 6 out of 8 from the charity stripe. Games like this sometimes can be decided by free throws, so 75% for the Warriors, and Barahona hits the second. Brielle bolts into the game. All the freshman did was have 15 in the first half, so this stage obviously not too big for her. 12-point deficit for the Hawks. We're 3 minutes into this second half. Nordine into the front court. Nordine trying to bark out signals and set up shot. Brown now double team, and the ball goes out of bounds. Good. I think it's a good move by Rice Lake. Switch up the defense a little bit, see if you can speed up the Hawks, who haven't looked very comfortable in their offense in the front court. They get the ball into Nordine. Gets it back to Brown. They double team her. Ball comes free. Picked up there. Wisenuck goes up. Shot is up and good. Creedon Wisenuck for 2. She has 4. Shepley fumbled the ball, got it back. Gave it up to Schomer. Schomer back out top. Looks like now they are playing basically, they're putting a box and one on Shepley now as they put Byer with her everywhere she goes. Shepley still catches inside. Shot comes up short. Boarded by Dreyer. So they're playing the zone, basically like a 2-2 with that box and one look on Shepley. Weisnick, ball fake, pulls up from 15. That's long. Nordine going after it in the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be Rice Lake basketball. So credit Coach Koenig. Had to switch it up, try something different to try to keep this Warrior machine at bay. 10-point advantage for Rice Lake. Shepley will walk the ball into the front court. Macy Byer waiting her there. Now they look, they get it into Shepley. Shepley dribbles underneath. Dish is stolen away. Well, good help defense by Brown. Brown gets it up to Nordine. Nordine catches on the wing. Skips it out. They work it. Brown, wide open three. Good! Jaden Brown from downtown. She has 14. It's a 7-point ball game. Shawano not going away just yet. They're playing hard. Now they get it out to Shepley. Guarded closely by Byer. Gets a screen. Gives it up now. Baltz down the lane. Pass tipped away and out of bounds. Boy, what great hustle there by Brown. Boy, what can Brown do for you? And boy, she has been fantastic. She really has. Schomer will come out. Into the game will be Stanley. Warriors inbounding. Holding. Looking. Gets it in. Out top to Stanley. They skip it to the corner. That is Doberreiner. Doberreiner has a wide open Stanley for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Saved in. What a great hustle play by Nordine. Jumped out of bounds to save the ball and now gets it back. Nordine up and under. Euro step. Missed it. Put back is good. Oh, Leah Nordine with a little degree of difficulty. Timeout, Rice Lake. The Hawks are within 5. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching sectional final basketball from Zaleski Sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Back out at Stevens Point. This lead was once 14 in this second half, is now down to 5. Oh boy, Shawano, really just gritty team effort. And getting some good work here as they have come all the way back. They were down at the half by 10. They've cut into that lead now. They're plus 5 in this second half. A lot of ball game left, though. As a near steal, now it is. Brown got it to Nordine. Nordine, coast to coast. Layup, no good. Gets her own rebound. Battle goes up again. Missed it. Battle for the ball on the baseline. And a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on Weisnick. As Baltz was trying to come up with the ball, Weisnick picks up her third. Her third, team foul number 2. And Coach Ryan Koenig not very happy. As Baltz was trying to gather the ball, Weisnick was right behind her, and there was contact. The Shawano crowd wanted to travel, but the foul was called. So Rice Lake, this is a big possession for them. Their lead cut to 5. Baltz skips it to the corner. Caught there now by Doberreiner. They get it out to Shepley. Again, she hasn't handled the ball a ton here in the second half. Shepley pulls up from 10 and scores. Boy, oh boy, Shepley, when you need the bucket, she comes through. Shepley with a game-high 18. That breaks a string of points by the Hawks. Weisnick gets it out now to Nordine. Nordine holding. High ball screen. Nordine steps back. Good defense by the Warriors. That's Doberreiner stepping out. Now she'll switch with Shepley. They get out to the wing to Dreyer. Dreyer gives it up now to Byer. Back to Nordine. Nordine throws it in the post. Tipped away. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Warrior basketball. Nordine, right idea. Passed just a little bit too far ahead of Dreyer. Warriors up by 7. Boy, how big were those misses by Nordine on the other one? She could have cut the lead to one possession. Again, they were challenge shots, though, so Again, this is a tough sledding here this afternoon. Shot missed by Baltz, boarded by Nordine. Here comes Nordine up the court. Nordine, nice look. Layup at the other end is off the backboard, no good. Boy, what a great look by Nordine. Now Shepley the other way. Shepley, no good, but she'll go to the free throw line. Well, the Hawks have had some golden opportunities in the other end. This foul's going to be on Brown. Her third, team foul number 3. What a great look by Nordine to Wisnick, who again just overlaid it. Again, credit the Warriors. They did come back defensively. First free throw missed by Shepley. She's now 2 out of 3 at the charity stripe. Shepley a game high 18. Warriors by 7. Free throw in the air is good. Shepley splits a pair. She now has 19. 8-point advantage. So a 3-0 run by Rice Lake to recontrol the game. Wisnick now had it poked away. Comes out to center court. And then a foul is going to be called on the Warriors. Going to call it an Abby Doberreiner. Doberreiner's first. Team foul number 3 in the second half. It was a good call by the official. There obviously was contact to send Wisnick onto the court. Now the Hawks on the attack. Wisnick gets it inside. Dreyer backs in, goes up, blocked from behind by the Warriors. Good play defensively by Schmidt. Now a turnover. Layup is good by Byer. Well, the Warriors got a little bit too loose with the ball, and Byer with the layup. Here's Shepley at the other end. Got it to Schmidt. Her shot blocked inside. Boarded by Brown, and then a held ball. It's going to be Shawano basketball. Well, you can tell we're getting into the second half. Both team sets of fans are into it. Any block is not clean by the officials in the stands from both sides. That's what it's about. A lot of passion in this. One team's season will unfortunately end here. The others will continue at state. 6-point advantage. Byer into the front court. Got it to Brown. Now they work it around. Here's Nordine. Nordine dribble drive goes up. Count it and a foul. The bucket is good. Nordine took the hit and scores the bucket. Foul's going to be on Addison Schmidt. Schmidt's second. Team foul number 4. This could bring the Hawks within 1 possession, but it's missed by Nordine. She's had an off night at the free throw line, just 2 out of 5. 4-point advantage for the Warriors. Shepley out top. Shepley gives it up to Schmidt. Shepley dribbles in, double team, triple team, needs some help. Gets it out now, Stanley. Baltz for 3. Wow, is that big? Brielle Baltz, 18 points for the Warriors. Lead back to 7. Wisnick, and she traveled. Brought it off the wing. Jump stopped, but unfortunately, foot slid forward. And it's a turnover back to Rice Lake. So the Hawks had cut the lead down to 4. But now it is ballooned back to 7. High ball screen, Shepley, 15-footer off the rim, no good. Boarded by Byer. Byer now will bring it up the court for Shawano. Gets it out to Nordine. Nordine picks it up outside the three-point arc, got it to Brown. Brown holding, tied up, needs some help. Pass it out to Wisnick. She throws it away. Boy, she was off balance, nowhere to go, and Schmidt intercepts. Again, you got to credit Rice Lake defensively. They are tenacious. Baltz skips it to the corner to Stanley. Stanley had it ripped away from her, goes right to Shepley. Shepley, a little underhand shot there, comes up short. Nordine on the breakaway. Nordine, coast to coast, goes up, and a charge is called. Offensive foul on Leah Nordine. Going to be her second. Team foul number 4.
Leah Nordine, that is her second.
Timeout's going to be taken by the Hawks. And I think it's going to be a full timeout. We'll call it a full. 8:55 left. Shawano trailing by 7. We're back after these messages from Zaleski Sports.
It's so easy to place students in boxes, tell them they can only be one thing, drawing lines and creating sides. There's us and there's them, athletes versus the rest. An identity associated with a sport, player first, person second.
I play basketball. I run cross country.
I run cross country.
I run cross country, track, and play basketball.
I run track.
I play soccer, hockey, and baseball.
I play tennis.
I play football and I run track.
I play soccer, but I'm more.
I'm the manager of the school store. I'm an SBLA finalist.
I'm a certified nursing assistant.
I'm a livestock judge. I'm student council president.
I work with Special Olympics.
I'm one of the leads in the fall musical.
I'm a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
I compete with the WIAA.
I'm more than an athlete. I'm more than an athlete.
I'm more than an athlete.
I'm more than an athlete. I'm more than an athlete.
I'm more than an athlete.
And back out at Stevens Point. We're out of a full timeout for Shawano. This could be a critical juncture of the game. Charge call on Leah Nordine. I think a good timeout by Coach Koenig to sort of regather the troops. Shepley with the ball out top. Got it to Schomer. Schomer to Bolts, swings it to the corner. Stanley brings it into the lane, kicks it out to Shepley. Shepley near the timeline. Shepley guarded by Byer there. Shepley gets it out to Bolts. Bolts picked up her dribble to Shepley. Shepley steps through a double team, hits the deck on the floor, and a timeout taken. Timeout as Shepley hit the deck, and Coach Koenig was hoping for maybe a turnover, but nonetheless, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Or is it going to be a full? It'll be a long one. We'll take one with them. Got to pay some bills. 8:28 left. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
47-40, your score. A very astute timeout by Coach Olson with Shepley on the ground. Rice Lake basketball, they'll inbound. Schomer lobs it in to Stanley. Got it out to Bolts for three, off the rim, no good. Now loose underneath, and Schmidt hit her out of bounds. It's going to be Shawano basketball. 7-point ball game. Each team does have a variety of timeouts left, so that's always good to have in hand. Never know when you need to save a possession in the second half. Here's Nordine. Dribble drive to the rack. Goes up and came up short. Boarded by Schomer. Ahead. Shepley to the rack and will score. Adeline Shepley. 21 points to lead all scorers this afternoon. 9-point advantage. We go under 8 minutes left in regulation. Nordine gets it out to Brown. Brown gets a ball screen from Dreyer. Brown then gets it back out to Weisnick. Now right side to Byer. Byer skips it out to Brown. Brown, high ball screen from Nordine. Brown backs it out near the timeline. Now the ball stolen away by Stanley. Again, I think this ball pressure by the Warriors really has been the difference. I mean, they've really made it tough on Shawano. They've really got to work for their offensive sets. Now Bolts gets it out to Shepley. Shepley gets a ball screen from Bolts. Underneath now to Schmidt. Schmidt holds in the baseline to Shepley. Shepley skips it across the court to Stanley. Stanley, dribble drive, underneath, layup is good. Hayden Stanley for two. And the lead back up to double digits once again, 51-40. Foul going to be called on Bolts. Her second, team foul number 5. Stanley will come out. Doberreiner will come in. I think the refereeing crew has done a fine job here this afternoon. Hey, free popcorn. We'll send it to you virtually if you want. Under 7 minutes to play in this one. We get it out now to Dreyer. Dreyer gives it up to Weisnicht. Weisnicht holding, looking. Gives it up now to Beyer. Beyer off a screen. Beyer near the timeline to Brown. Brown holding, looking, skips it out to Nordine. Nordine guarded by Shepley. Got it out to Brown. Brown gave it up. Three-pointer. Beyer off the rim, no good. That would have been big for the Hawks. Now a steal. Give her credit. Beyer got back into the play. Weisnicht for 3 is good. Creedon Weisnicht for 3. She has 7. Or just when you think the Hawks are down and out, they come back. Boy, give these young ladies credit from Shawano. They have battled here this afternoon. Shepley skips it out now to Doberreiner. Now they skip it back left wing. Holding is Otto. I'll get it out now. Controlling Doberreiner. In deep. Schmidt. Layup is no good. Could have been some contact. They let him play on. Nordine into the front court. Here's a three-pointer up by Beyer is no good. Boarded by Schomer. Schomer's going to slow things down. Gets it to Shepley. 5.5 minutes remaining in this one. 8-point advantage for Rice Lake. Shepley, dribble drive. Good look to the baseline to Schmidt, and she'll skip it back out. Rice Lake working some clock here. There's Schomer. Nice cut. Schomer to the rack. Had it blocked out of bounds. And it hit her out of bounds, and it's going to be Shawano basketball. I'll give credit to the official, Todd Meyer, right there. He stuck with it and saw it all the way through. Sometimes officials may jump the gun on it, but again, you get officials at this level, they're the best of the best in the state. And like I said, they've done a nice job here. 8-point ball game. I may be biased being an official, but that's okay. Brown, inside, shot is up, no good. Nordine, the putback is good. Leah Nordine doing all she can to extend her season. They're within 6. Under 5 minutes left in regulation. Bolts out top. Gets it out now to Doberreiner. Now Schomer inside. Catch. Schmidt. Layup overlaid. Gets her own board. Goes up again, and a foul will be called. Yep. Schmidt sort of looking around saying, please help me. And there is a foul. It's going to be Dreyer, second. Team's fifth. They're going to say it's on the ground. Both teams have 5 fouls. Rice Lake inbounds. Caught. Schmidt, 10-footer off the rim, no good. Battle for the board. And it's going to be secured by Brown. Brown then double-teamed. Stolen by Rice Lake. But give credit to the Warriors. They stuck with it. Schomer pulls up from 15 and good. Boy, that could be the play we go back and look at and say that could be the big play. Pushes the lead back to 8. Nordine out top. High ball screen. Gets another screen. Nordine steps into a 3. Ball is tipped. A little bit of contact, but they play on. Shepley the other way. Shepley, dribble drive, double teamed, and she'll bring it back out. Boy, just patient. Patient, and gets it back to her teammate Schomer. Schomer holding. Back out to Shepley. Shepley just has good height. I mean, just a raw athlete. Just tough to try to guard and contain, that is for sure. Back left wing now to Schomer. Schomer got it back out. Surprised her teammate there, Doberreiner, who wasn't expecting it. Schomer gets it back out to Doberreiner. Doberreiner, good step around, bounce pass to Bolts. And Rice Lake using some good patience here. Doberreiner back out to Bolts. They get it to Shepley. They've run about 50 seconds. They're going to have to take a foul, Will Shawano, because Rice Lake's not looking to give up the rock. Shepley, double team, gets it out to Bolts. Bolts skips it out to Schomer. Schomer into the corner. Coach Koenig wants him to foul, but Rice Lake doing such a good job, and then now we get one. Going to be on Beyer. Byers first, team foul 6, and then we're going to get a 30-second timeout, Shawano. So we'll take one with them. 2:52 left, 53-45, Rice Lake by 8. We're back after these messages from Zaleski Sports.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
One team left to be invited to the state tournament in Green Bay. We've got Beaver Dam, Whitefish Bay, and Elkhorn in D2. Is it going to be Rice Lake or is it going to be Shawano? 2:52 left to decide. It will be Rice Lake basketball. Next foul on the Hawks, and it'll be bonus free throw opportunities for the Warriors. You assume they're going to foul pretty quick. Maybe go for a quick steal, then take the foul. Bolts into the front court. Got it to Shepley. Shepley back near the timeline. Now to Bolts. Schomer, they're going to probably look to foul. Hey, here's a tip by Nordine. Oh, the Bolts gets it back. Give them credit. They were able to control it. Dribble drive baseline. Schmidt goes up, and she'll go to the free throw line. Addison Schmidt will shoot 2. Fouls on Byer. Team foul 7. Schmidt shoots 2. Boy, the Hawks almost got the best of both worlds there. Nordine got a tip on a basketball, but Bolts, good effort to keep the ball alive. Schmidt hits the free throw. Well, you need to hit your free throws in games like this. They've shot 12 free throws, and they've hit, let's see, that's number 13. They've hit 10 out of 13. Doing what they need to do. Up by 10 are the Hawks. Nordine into the front court. Nordine to the rack. Layup is overlaid, and it's boarded by Shepley. Probably not going to foul her, as she is outstanding at the free throw line. Here's a tip by Nordine. Boy, Nordine working hard on Shepley. Shepley into the front court. Shepley down the lane to Schmidt. Schmidt goes up hard, misses, boarded by Nordine. Nordine the other way. 2 minutes left in regulation. Nordine gets it out to Brown. Brown backs it out. Picks up her dribble. Got it to Weisnicht. Weisnicht pounds the dribble. Weisnicht goes inside, and a foul is going to be whistled down on the Warriors. Believe it's going to be on Doberreiner.
The Warriors, number 12. Abby Doberreiner.
That's her second. Team foul number 6. So next foul on the Warriors will be free throws for the Hawks. They get it into Weisnicht. Weisnicht gets it back out now to Byer. Byer gives it up now. Nordine, step back 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound will go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Hawks. 1:38 remaining in this one. Both these teams fighting to make their second ever state appearance, whether it's Shawano or Rice Lake. Now they get it off to the wing to Byer. Byer in deep. Nordine lost her footing and lost the basketball. Turnover. Shepley will bring it up. We're going to have to double team her. As Shepley up the right wing. Shepley skips it out. Caught there by Schomer. Back out top now. Warriors will hold. Schomer will be fouled there by Creedon Weisnicht.
The Hawks, number 32. Creedon Weisnicht, that is her 4th. Team's 8.
Weisnicht's 4th, team foul number 8.
Schomer will be at the line.
Schomer to the free throw line. She has 5 points all in the second half. Make it 6. Schomer will shoot once more. Don't forget, our post-game show to follow. We'll talk to the winning coach. We'll see who's going to be our player in the house headed to state. Schomer's second free throw, front rim, but still gets the shooter's touch. 12-point advantage for the Warriors. Minute 8 left in this one. Out top now, Byer. Got it to Nordine. Nordine fall away 15-footer, comes up short. Boarded by Bolts. Bolts now gets it ahead into the front court, and they threw it away. Just what the Hawks want them to do. Speed them up And it is thrown out of bounds. Full timeout will be taken by Shawano. We take one with them. 12-point advantage for the Warriors. We will be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Back out at Stevens Point. 54 seconds standing between the Rice Lake Warriors and their second ever appearance at the state basketball tournament. It's been a game billed with the two Division I basketball future Badgers in Nordine and Shepley. Shepley has 21. Nordine has 22. Can't ask for much more. You really can't. These two young ladies just putting their all on the line for their squads today. Hard to believe, in all, we only have 4 seniors between the two squads when you get to this level. It is Hawk basketball. Into the front court, Byer. Byer had it poked away, and it's going to stay with the Hawks. Boy, Brielle Boltz, she is anything but a freshman today. Boy, she played terrific. She has 18 off the bench for Rice Lake. Now here's a three put up by Byer. No good. Boarded by the Warriors. They look to break. Here's Shepley. Shepley into the front court. Gives it up to Boltz. Boltz works it out now. Controlling is Doberreiner. Got it to Schmidt. Pass is intercepted. Stolen by Byer. Gets it up to Nordine, and then it is taken away by Shepley. 20 seconds left, and Shepley will be fouled here. Foul on Byer, and the Rice Lake crowd could feel it. Shepley will shoot 2. Seniors for Shawano will be substituted in for, and they get a really nice hand from this nice crowd here. Leah Nordine, Anna Dreyer, and Macy Byer. 3 seniors who've done a ton for this Shawano program, and they get a nice round of applause. Shepley will shoot the bonus here. And I believe maybe there's a substitute for Shepley at the table for her to get her honors here. Free throw good by Shepley. She will shoot once more. There are tears on the Shawano bench, but those young ladies, they've got a lot to be proud of. Boy, have they've had a terrific season. Shepley hits both, and she will be substituted in for, and she will get a rousing round of applause. By Adeline Shepley, 23 points for Shepley here this afternoon to lead all scores. 59-45. Into the front court, Zoe Sipple into the game. Got it out to Weisnick. They work it around. 7 seconds. 6. Holding is Brown. Got it back out top. Race. Here's a three-pointer. Brown, no good. And the Rice Lake Warriors are headed to state. Your final score, Rice Lake 59 and Shawano 45. The Rice Lake Warriors will make their second ever state title appearance in Green Bay next week. We'll take a break. We will be back with our post-game show. I think we may actually keep it live here. Yep, we're going to keep it live for the awards. I'll do some stats, and then I'll head down to talk to the game-winning coach, Daria Olson, and our player of the game who's in the house. So the Rice Lake Warriors win by a final score of 59-45.
your name is called, there's the medal. As your name is called, please step forward to receive your sectional runner-up medal. Number 1, Macy Byard, a senior. Number 3, Zoe Simple. Number 4, Jaden Brown. Number 10, Izzy Race. Number 14, Leah Nordine, a senior. Number 21, Peyton Busher. Number 22, Anna Dreyer, a senior. Number 32, Creedon Weissman. And number 34, Brooklyn Krieger. And head coach, Ryan Payne. Once again, congratulations, Shawano, on a great season. And now let's congratulate the Rice Lake Warriors on their sectional championship and a trip to the WIAA state tournament. As your name is called, please step forward to receive your sectional championship medal. Right. Number 1, Brielle Bolts.
I'm going to make my way down.
Number 3, Hayden Stanley.
Once I get down there then, it'll take a little bit. We'll find a spot.
Number 10, Adeline Shepley, a senior. Number 11, Harper Schomer. Number 12, Abby Dollarang. Number 14, Addison Schmidt. Number 21, Bree Barahona. Number 23, Elise Johnson. Number 24, Haley Kalina. Number 30, Sophia Kunesh. Number 31, Amelia Kunesh. And number 34, Eva Schradel. And would head coach Darla Olson step forward to receive your sectional championship plaque. Best of luck to your Rice Lake at the state tournament.
All right, here we are in the postgame show. Rice Lake Warriors are going to state. Head coach Darla Olson joined us here in the postgame show. It's got a nice ring to it. Wow, this is great. 59-45. You outlast Shawano here this afternoon. Boy, what a great season you've had. What a tough opponent in Shawano, but I think we saw that it's just more than the Shepley show here. You're really a team here that pulled together today.
Yeah, I think, all of our kids really stepped up tonight and did a great job. Shawano threw a couple different things defensively against us, and I was just really proud of the kids to play with confidence and poise throughout the game. And so I thought the difference in the game was the defensive effort that we provided, and, we've kind of hung our hat on that all year, and so really proud of the kids.
How about your freshman, Brielle Baltz, coming off the bench? 18 points, anything but a freshman here this afternoon. Just giving you need players to step up other than the big stars here. Obviously, you knew that Nordine and Shepley were going to get their points, but Baltz, boy, she really had a terrific game.
They did, and they really focused on taking Schmidt out with Nordine, and I thought they did that was kind of their focus, I think, from that standpoint. And so, we've had a lot of kids step up at really crucial minutes, and I thought Brielle stepped up tonight, but you can't. I mean, Harper's big charge that she took again down the stretch. She took one last year against her also, and hitting big free throws. It was a real team effort.
Thought you hit the boards hard too, Schmidt there early on, but I just thought you guys were just a little bit more aggressive, a few more possessions, and that made the difference here tonight.
Yeah, I think it does. Big games, our goal going in was just to limit our turnovers so that we got as many opportunities, I guess, of putting the ball on the rim, hoping to get those second chance opportunities, if not. And for us, we shot the ball really well tonight, which we are very capable of. So, it's a lot of fun. I'm really happy for the girls to go back-to-back, get opportunities like this, and to, have an opportunity to coach Shep another games. It's awesome.
Boy, it's terrific. I think the Rice Lake community is going to be fired up. Got to be excited going to Green Bay. It's rewarding because, let's be honest, coaching is a 365-day endeavor. It's not just in season, right?
Yeah, I mean, we go on break right now, so there's my kids before class were like, hey, what are you doing for a break? And I go, well, that depends on Saturday. So, but it's a lot of fun. They're a great group of kids. As talented they are as a team, they're better people. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to cherish the next week.
That's great to hear. Get on over there, cut down a net. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, head coach Darla Olson. We'll grab one of the players once they're done getting the net down here. We'll run down some scoring. Yeah, we'll let them finish with that, and then we'll get them. Yeah, let them finish with the net first. So they're cutting down the nets here. We'll get to talk to either Shepley and or Baltz here, or maybe both of them here this afternoon. But let's let them get to the net and get things down there. Let's run down the scoring in this one here this afternoon. Shepley led the way, game high, 23 points. Brielle Baltz had 18, 7 apiece for Harper Schomer and for Addison Schmidt. We had 2 points apiece for Hayden Stanley and 2 points for Bree Barahona. 12 two-point field goals, 7 3-point field goals, 14 out of 17 for the free throw line. That's getting it done for Rice Lake here this afternoon as they shot fantastic from the free throw line. For the Shawano Hawks, they were led in scoring Leah Nordine. She concludes her tremendous Hawk career with 22 points. She was terrific this afternoon. 14 for Jaden Brown, 7 for Creedon Weisnick, and 2 for Macy Byer. 13 two-point field goals, 5 3-point field goals, 4 out of 7 for the free throw line for the Shawano Hawks, who wrap up their season 18-10. But nothing to be ashamed of as they make this run to this sectional final here. We'll let the coaches get the final strings off the netting, and then we will talk to some of the Rice Lake players. A lot of tears, a lot of excitement here this afternoon as the Rice Lake Warriors will be headed to state, their second ever state appearance. So a lot of excitement here this afternoon. Like I said, we'll try to get to talk to Shepley potentially or Baltz. So we will wait and see if we can snag one of them here and get an opportunity to talk to one of them. We may have to send a Rice Lake player over, so hold on. All right, so a lot of hugs and everything going around. We're just going to grab Adeline Shepley here quick. She is our player of the game. Shepley, 23 points here this afternoon. So we'll bring her on in, and we will talk to her. Sorry, we'll keep it short here. We know you got some celebrating to do. Adeline Shepley, our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, 23 points. Rice Lake headed to state for the second time ever. You knew it was going to be billed as the big matchup between you and one of your future teammates. Now, okay, now we can all be friends, right? Nordine, boy, she had a terrific game. But I thought in a game like this, it's other players who need to step up. And I thought your teammates, Baltz, a terrific game. But Schmidt, Schomer, you go down the line. Rice Lake's more than a one-trick player.
For sure. We've been really deep all year, and so we've had different players step up at different times, and it's been a lot of fun to see, especially with Brielle as a freshman come in and have that confidence in a game like this with high stakes. She did really great, so it was fun to see.
I thought an epitome of your squad was in the second half. There was a few times where the first few possessions, you never touched the ball, but you were still scoring. Whereas other teams, they'd probably try to force feed their player, but I thought that was a key because that put the focus on you, but then obviously your other teammates do step up, and it has to be a key for you if you're going to make a run.
For sure, yeah. If teams are doubling here, then we have the depth to be able to score, to have other scoring options other than me. We're just deep this year, and it's been really great.
And you matched up with Nordine defensively. How fun was that? I mean, you got to relish it as a D1 player going up against another quality player. What's that like when you get that matchup?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. She's a great player, tough to defend, but it was fun to have a rematch from last year as well. And, I know we have a lot more battles ahead and practices and in the future, so it was a lot of fun. She's a great player and a great person. Excited to be her teammate.
So Adeline Shepley, you're headed back to state now. I mean, what does that mean to you? I mean, a senior season, you want to end it at the Resch Center, and you get that opportunity now 2 games away from maybe hoisting up some hardware.
Yeah, it means a lot. It's been our goal all season long, and we've worked really hard for it. We've had our eyes set on it all season, so to be on the way means a lot, but our work's not done yet.
And I think for your squad, too, you play in the Big Rivers Conference. I think people forget, they think Rice Lake, they're like, is that up in Canada? Being where it is. I mean, it's the far northern part of Wisconsin. You guys play in a tough conference. You play tough non-conference competition. I mean, you played Spash, who lost the sectional final today. You got Hudson, Eau Claire Memorial. I mean, you do take on a lot of teams to try to challenge yourself. That's a credit to Coach Olson for setting up a hard schedule.
Yeah, for sure. We play hard games all year round to prepare us for games like this, to be in tough situations and still get wins through it. So it helps us to get to this moment and know what to do in these situations.
Well, fantastic. Best of luck at the Resch Center next week.
Thank you so much.
Adeline Shepley, I'm going to give you the mic. You're just going to look up at the camera. You're just going to hold it, say who you are, where you're from, and that you're in the house and you're headed to state.
Perfect.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. Yep. I'm Adeline Shepley from Rice Lake, and I'm in the house.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Good luck next week. Take care. Adeline Shepley, our in-the-house player of the game. We appreciate her. 23 points for Shepley, the Badger recruit. But she had a lot of nice remarks to say about Nordine, and I think it shows you what Coach Olson said. Very good student athletes on both squads here this afternoon. Unfortunate that Shawano sees their season come to an end. They finish it 18-10. So D2 is set for state. It's going to be Rice Lake, Elkhorn, Beaver Dam, and Whitefish Bay. Those are the teams that will compete at the state tournament at the Resch Center in Green Bay. Well, I'll wrap up our Zaleski game broadcast here for our sectional final. Don't forget, we've got a ton of action tonight for boys regional finals. So go to our website, check it out. Covering basically every team in the state. You take a look at it. It's really, truly amazing how many games we can cover. So for Angelica, our on-site student engineer, Jason Zaleski, who had the camera for us for a while, so the boss checking in on us. This is AJ Ligman. As Rice Lake headed to state, 59-45 victors over Shawano. Have yourselves a great Saturday night.